Okay, I thought I would do a little tutorial on monkey bars for Thinkorswim. I've had to do a little bit of research trying to figure out how to do monkey bars, which is market profile, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Yeah, I had to do a little research to find some stuff out about it, and there's not a whole lot out there for the Thinkorswim Monkey Bars. So I thought I'd do a quick tutorial to help you guys out. So as you can see here, I got the monkey bars up, or market profile, whatever you want to call it. So let me just take off the volume here. We'll focus on the monkey bars for a moment. Okay. One thing I noticed is that you can go to the studies area and go down to monkey bars, add that, and when you do that, you'll actually get a composite like such. Let me take off the value area high and low, which they actually call it the playground. That's the value area, high and low. So as you can see, I got a composite here. So that's a big help. I was actually looking to get a different charting package just so I could do composite profiles, and I figured out how to do it here. So there you go. There's a composite profile. And you can change if you want to do a composite for 20 days. You can do it for 20. There's a composite for 20. You can also expand it so that you can see it a little better. You just click automatic. And now you can see it a little better. So yeah, pretty sweet for free. Can't beat it. So, and again, you can just change the days. You can even go a daily. Do a 9-month composite. As you can see, you'll have your monthly, and then you'll have a full composite right here. So again, you can change that around. All you got to do is go to here and just change it here, aggregation period. If you like, you can also do on expansion, which that'll put it to the left, which is kind of confusing. But if you took off your profile here, which you can do profile in the settings as well. So you could put this on a candle maybe, and you can look at your profile this way. Oops. So there's a composite for 10 days. And you can put it on, with candlesticks as well. But here's the coolest feature that I just figured out how to do, which I want to show you. Let me fix this first. Let's go back to, well, let's leave the candle. I'll leave the candle, because this is really what I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to take the monkey bars off for now. Okay, now volume profile. This is actually considered more relevant to today than the market profile. So there it is in studies, add study. Now again, you can do a composite of volume, which like I said, I think it's more relevant to today than just your TPO. I think volume, I use volume when I trade more than I use monkey bars at night, but for the most part, I like to use volume profile, and I look for low volume nodes, high volume nodes, and of course the POC and some other things. But this is what I wanted to show you, and that is you can do a volume profile for each day. So you go daily, on expansion, no, and there you go. Now you have a volume profile for each day. And what I like to do as well is make this tick size so it just makes it a little bit sharper. But let's go down to, let's say, like a 5-minute. So now you get the peaks and valleys a little bit better. So yeah, basically that's it. It took me a few days to figure this out, so I thought I would just make a quick tutorial that could maybe help you guys out. Again, you can change your minutes or your days. You want 20 days, 5-minute bar. Now you got your POCs, which is what I like to use. I like to use virgin point of controls because price tends to gravitate towards towards the virgin point of control. So I like to see this in this fashion, and I like to use the volume point of control as opposed to the TPO or the monkey bar because I think it's a little more relevant. So like in this case, I would draw a price line here, and now I use these as my reference points. These are really good reference points. I'll put a price line on the high and low of the day. Like if the day opened up at, say here at 316, like if overnight, you know, the overnight market dropped down to say 316, then I would be looking for price to either push up to the prior day's point of control or push down. So, but if it opened above, then all I would have to do is go back, say, oops. Okay, Bill, get it together here. All I have to do is go back and find volume that's a point of control, a naked point of control that's going to be above this, which is obviously we've been in a huge uptrend here, so I would have to go pretty far back to find one that's higher. And let's see, which as you can see, I'm still new to this myself, so I would have to figure out. I would actually have to use the TPO or the monkey bars to go that far back to find that point of control. But you guys get the idea, I think. Also, here's another feature that I want to show. I just found this out as well, and that is if you zoom in on the volume, you can see the number of shares that was traded up to that time. So if you got a composite here, then, oh, this is actually the daily, I'm sorry. So here is the daily for, say, this day right here. So you can see it went up, up, up. This is your volume. These are the actual contracts that were traded right here. These numbers right here. 26,000, 22, 19, 15, and so on and so on. You can see how it got slim here down to 4,000, and then as it fattened back up, got to 8,000, and so on. So, yeah, so that's it. Hope this helps. Take care.